All right, hello, welcome to Texas. On this overcast day, where the humidity is 80%, so I guess we're driving through mist.
Nice lad, Jules. Good luck, everybody.
134 laps, P7.
Looks like we're starting 7th.
Remember, single file until you enter the racetrack.
Outside column.
And for the start,
I
react
forgot
to
to
the
change my
inside part of the road directly in front.
I hate
So if
having
you're starting
steering racks
second or third,
this
just
bent.
react to me. And then from
Luckily,
the third
even
row
in a
back,
fixed
react to
setup,
the
you
inside
can
car of the
set
next
those
row
back.
directly in front.
Catch up to car number 91.
That is
Somebody
a
else
personal
up there
thing for
needs to
me.
move
I
outside.
don't like, especially at the banked, at these ovals that have like the little kinks on one of the straights. I don't like having this level of basically, it lends a tendency to go, oh, I need to turn more left in those little kinks. For me, at least.
Alright, just be careful accelerating from first gear. One driver experienced some wheel spin, so keep that in mind. Liam, low talent.
Hey, AJ. We're gonna try to not die. But then if we do die, that does mean that we can do the
Alright, have fun, guys.
IndyCar iRacing series at 2 o'clock. So, you know, yeah.
Okay, Craig. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Floor it. Got car high. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high.
Poor start. We're already
Sixth
too
place.
spread out. Probably lose the draft. Yaroslav's getting pulled up right now, and I'm still within 0.8. I should be able to.
The leader's just done a 24.62. That lap was at 24.52. The guy behind has just done a 24.59.
All right.
V6.
So it's just going to take us, 10 laps to make up for the poor start.
Your last lap time was at 24.31. Hello. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Too high.
They're inside.
Had to do a slight lift to adjust for that corner, and because of that, couldn't overtake him on the outside. Of course, I'd rather overtake him on the. Ooh,
He's still there.
I think he must have caught the apron there.
P5. The gap behind is now 0.14. Alden is now in the lead.
Because he definitely had a lift wiggle while I was right beside him.
Car outside. Clear outside.
4 cars is faster than 1.
Gap to Santos. Ahead is now 0.85.
No, not quite close enough to get the draft to pull me. Just touch.
You've just done a 24.50. Okay, Craig, that times are pretty consistent. The track temp's increasing. It's now 30 Celsius. Time was 24.61.
Turn, car.
5.
So, big thing here is not burning out your tires. With the cooler temperatures, that should be, the tires should last a lot longer.
Matching race pace.
So I guess that's a good sign that we're pulling away from the guys behind us.
24.54.
Tried to get on the power a bit early there. Had to lift.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
So this is where I wanted to be right from the start. Is sitting right on these guys' back end, drafting. Trying to save fuel.
Yellow.
And that changes everything.
Safety cars out. Pits are closed.
So that's too bad. We were making the fuel once we got into the right behind these guys, we were going to make it in 2 more stops. I immediately started cutting back the fuel usage. Numbers were working out to be 2 liters to the positive. Now that's all out the window. Holy cow, how we already lost 3 guys?
Checking up back straight.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
Oh, Yaroslav must have. Okay.
The leader, Alden, is pitting. What's your speed limit in the pits?
Lordy!
The pit lane
I knew there was going to be a
is
checkup.
72 kilometers per hour. 100 meters. 50 meters.
Beep. All right. Next pit stop set up already.
Pits are open. The leader is pitting now.
Yeah, this sucks because this race is going to take like 10 minutes longer than what's needed to be able to then join the IIS series at Laguna Seca. I don't know why this series on the Fridays was moved back an hour. It used to start an hour earlier.
Long way to go, guys.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
We're at 74% humidity.
Okay, Craig.
Which I
get
think
ready.
is still
Race will
pretty
resume at the end of
humid.
this lap.
It is my one memory of Texas, is walking outside of the airport in Houston and immediately having all my clothes suction cupped to my body. All right.
Can you guys hear me? My buttons aren't working.
Yep, I can hear you.
I got you.
flag, we're racing.
A little slow in the restart there, Craig. Look at that. We're first, second, third. Nice in a line. And me and Edson, a little slower to react.
That lap time was 26.28. Not down low. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Okay, Craig, the next car is Santos. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there.
That is too bad. All right.
Still there.
Could not complete the pass. We lost time. So we'll bail out of that and make sure Edson catches up to those guys. It's basically our one chance on the restart to do the pass. Any more fighting I do here risks both of us losing the draft. And keeping up with those three guys long run is more important than a single pass right now.
Well, that was 24.43. Your lap time was 24.58.
That was bad. Caught it though. Edson's 0.8. 0.8 is better than 1, so he's slowly catching up to them. Good, good, good.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 32 Celsius.
Alright, Edson's with unfortunately my little apron touch here cost me the time to be right on him.
Car in front is Sullivan. just done a 24.50. Inside. They're inside.
Just nearly got the warmer one.
You've just done a 24.80.
Didn't quite hear what Liam said. Doesn't matter, I had one chance to pass him there. And I couldn't get the inside line I wanted. Which again leaves us falling back to the don't battle. Make sure that we don't lose front three's draft. For now.
That was a 24.60.
They're very close to each other. Wow, the arrow wash there caught me. I really wanted a big run down that back straight, but once I hit the arrow wash, you could just see the car understeering to the outside wall. Meanwhile, Julian's just laughing in the clean air.
24.71.
Not overheating his tires at all.
Outside.
That's the advantage of being the leader.
Clear high. That was a 24.72.
Theatre, can you hold the line, please?
The gap to Hayes behind is now 4.4 seconds. The lap time was at 24.82. Not outside. Still there. You've just done 24 clear outside.
How do we create a pass here?
That lap was at 24.94. Car high. Clear outside.
Okay. So we need to come up with a way that dominantly puts us underside Theodore, so we can't block our run into 3. Alright, we're coming up on lap traffic. I'm going to hit Bill in turn 1, aren't I? No, not hit him. I mean, I'm going to come up to him.
Your last lap time was at 24.85. They're inside. That lap time was 24.89. That lap was at 24.91.
Alright, so the obvious move here is to pit in early. Ooh, that was a wiggle.
That last lap was at 24.85. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 370 meters.
Okay, that was too slow.
100 meters. 50 meters. Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. The gap to Cowley ahead is increasing. It's now 7.4 seconds. Cowley ahead is pitting. Heads up, there's a car rejoining. race. The car behind is catching. The gap's now 1.06.
Alright, fresh tires were not as fast as I thought they would be.
Alright, Craig, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. 7th position.
I'm pitting in, Bill. Pitting in.
P6.
52 pitting, 52.
The leader, Alden, is pitting. You're reeling, Santos, in. The gap's now 0.68. Hayes is now leading.
Oh,
Inside.
come on.
You're in the middle, inside's clear. Clear all round.
In this lap, in this lap.
All up.
Okay.
He's still there. He's still there.
Clear wide.
Wheel up,
Lifted a bit
P5.
there. I think I had that much overspeed.
P3, you've just done a 24.59.
Alright, set up the next pit stop. Oh, you want to? Oh, I didn't know you wanted me by.
Okay, Craig, we're matching race pace. That last lap was at 24.55.
Well, that cost us time because Edson said himself he wanted me to go by him, but I didn't realize that and had already lifted.
We're quickest at the moment. P3. That lap was at 24.59.
All right, I'm slower getting onto the throttle coming out of that corner than Edson is. I don't know if that's just because I'm old and slow and suck, or it's just I have to lift more because I'm following him in the draft there.
Okay, Craig, that's half distance. We think about 26 laps of fuel remaining. Your lap time was at 24.62.
What's important is that we're leaving Liam behind. That's passing Edson is cool, but turning this into a 3-car battle is far better than having a 4-car battle. And really saying that we're battling with Julian is a bit of a stretch. He's off on his own. But more important to ensure that it's only me and Edson battling for second, third.
Your lap time was 24.65.
my God, is Edson leaving? Okay. Wake up, Craig. Do not let Edson get away from you.
Gap to Santos ahead is increasing. It's now 0.89.
Sure is.
The gap to
Let's let
Sullivan
Liam back
behind
in.
is now 0.89.
Suddenly remembered that Santos and I touched, and I was like, do I have damage on my nose? And now that I've lost this draft, I'm falling back. But it says the car is fine. Which should mean no need for a nose replacement.
That lap time was 24.93.
Yeah, I don't know what's changed. What's the temperature? Roughly the same, so I don't have that as an excuse. Just burned out my tires. Which I did say at the start that this is Texas, protect your tires.
That was a 24.77.
Because once they're too hot, you can't bring them back down here. You're either full throttle or through these corners, you know, full throttle through these corners, or even 1.2 is hard on your tires.
Just done a 24.89.
But yeah, I am just falling behind Edson. That's a lot. That's more than just the 3-lap tire differential.
Carlo. Gap to Santos in front is now 1.69. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Clear inside.
Something's wrong, folks.
V4.
Alright, well, we're back drafting, but yeah, I'm not really too sure how we were having such trouble on our own.
You've just done a 24.89.
Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Go.
temperature is
Right,
increasing.
strap.
It's now
Okay.
34 Celsius.
But I had to lift just a slight bit to make sure I didn't hit the wall there. And because you're flat out the rest of the way to 1, any lift coming out of 2 affects you the entire rest of your lap.
That lap time was 24.93. Your last lap time was at 25.02. Okay, Craig, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
So, will we get through this pit cycle without a caution? That's going to be the big question.
That lap was at 24.91.
Pitting in, Collie, pitting in.
That was at 25.06.
Bill, please try to keep it within that scheme that I pointed out in the PDF. I didn't know where you were going to go, so I stepped the wall.
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
And the tires feel like we only have 4 laps of fuel left.
Only 2 laps of fuel left.
.52 fitting, 52.
P3. The gap to Santos behind is increasing. It's now 7.7. There's a car leaving the pits. 2 litres left. P2. You've only got enough fuel for this lap.
Ah, clean air is much nicer. Of course, now I have to pit in.
Tops this lap, please, Craig. The gap to Alden ahead is now 3.6 seconds. There's a car leaving the pit lane. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 370 metres. 100 metres. 50 metres.
Oh, that was about as close as I could slide forward without.
There's traffic behind, take care.
I'm pitching in this time.
Yeah, those tires were too hot.
6th place. The leader, Alden, is pitting. The track temperature is falling. It's now 32 Celsius.
Has it always been 32?
The gap to Sullivan ahead is now 1.66. Reed is leading the race. P5. The leader, Reed, is pitting.
Well, not the most exciting race.
P4.
That's Texas.
The gap to Sullivan in front is now 1.92.
Way better than this race at night with this.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
I think it would have been more interesting. Five or so degrees hotter. I mean, it would have punished me because I'm terrible on tires, but.
Ethan, you need to get out of my way here, mate.
The gap to Sullivan
Much
ahead is
appreciated,
now
thank you.
2.1 seconds. P4. That was 24.74. Your last lap time was at 24.65. The gap to Sullivan ahead is now 1.94. Craig. Lap times are pretty consistent.
So Julian said he tapped the wall. He's damaged. You can tell. I mean, he's lost the lead. So hopefully Liam and him fight a bit, which slows them both down and gives me a chance. Otherwise, we're in fourth. And with, you know, half a tenth being the differences per lap whenever, you know, on good tires, me having cooked my tires that previous stint and then just falling back.
The gap to Sullivan in front is
Did
now
not help.
1.85.
What we need is a caution.
You've just done a 24.83.
Almost had one.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. That lap time was 24.89. The gap to Sullivan ahead is now 1.69. That lap time was 24.74. The gap to Sullivan ahead is now 1.53. That last lap was at 24.73.
Gonna run out of laps.
The gap to Sullivan in front is now 1.46. That was a 24.80. Okay, great. Lap times are pretty consistent.
I'm sure I've seen Texas
Just
put on good races.
24.91.
But yeah, whether the temperature of the setup, this wasn't the most exciting thing. It's just sort of putting in your laps, waiting for the finish the checkered flag.
Gap to Sullivan ahead is now 1.55. Just done a 24.76.
Ten to go.
Lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to Sullivan in front is now 1.54. That lap was at 24.80. The gap to Sullivan ahead is now 1.50.
Ow. Well, Leon might have something for Julian here in the last couple laps.
That lap was at 24.79. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 30 Celsius. To Sullivan ahead is now 1.58. Okay, Craig, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. The lap time was at 24.83.
Down there like that, you got to immediately come up to his right and hold him down in that bottom and make his entry into 3 just so tight and compromised. And then hopefully you have the overspeed coming out of 4 to take him at the line. To go, only 2 more laps of fuel. Gap to Sullivan ahead is now 1.17. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Car high. Clear high. needed to follow him right behind him the whole way through the corner. So we didn't gain enough speed coming through 3-4 to pass him.
Well done, mate. Good finish.
Good win, Edson. All right.
Good race, Edson.
Let's see what happened during the
Nice
race.
win, Edson. Good job, podium.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh. So, Yaroslav is sliding here. You can see it. But the car, he's counter steering it. The car is going to grip and snap. I guarantee you that's what's about to happen. And that's, yeah. Okay, so he got too low. And then your option at this point is either to run with it or to try counter steering. And he chose counter steer and try to wiggle it back to straight, but it gripped and snapped. That sucks for him. Oop, Ethan, wall. Poof. Oop, get our woe down. All right, back out we go. There we are. Perfect. I don't see anything that concerns me with Collie. He's down in the bottom groove. Just a misjudge. That's all. Another wall tap. Poof. And back forward again. And there we go. All right. Well, we finished fourth. Edson first, Julian second, and Liam got third. We tried, but the undercut gave me the positions I wanted, but I'm just in the end too rough on the tires. Setting them up to 115 degrees is not good for rubber. Rubber and speed don't go well with melty temperatures. All right, so that was VOR DW12. We will be back tomorrow to do some more VOR, get some IIS Laguna Seca in, I guess. All right, till later.